This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network, and we are a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, which is being held virtually this year. Joining me right now is Darrell Rader. He is the president and CEO of Minaurum Gold. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: MGG on the TSX Venture and MMRGF on the OTCQX. Darrell, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Thanks for having me, Robert.
It's great to have you. So let's start with a very quick overview and history of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. So Minaurum was formed in 2009 by a team of very successful exploration geologists in Mexico. That included gentlemen such as Dr. Peter McGaw of Mag Silver fame, who sort of Mr. Silver down in Mexico with his discovery at Juanicipio, 200 million ounces, as well as David Jones, who's basically Mr. Guerrero Gold Belt, discovered Los Filos, which is Equinox's largest mine in Mexico, as well as a co-founder of Torex Gold down in the Guerrero state. The idea behind the company was pretty simple. It was to build what we call a discovery generator, and that was a company focused on new discoveries, district scale projects in Mexico. And the concept here is pretty simple. It's to take the project as far as we can take it through drilling, ultimately to monetize it or to spin it out. And if at any point it looks a bit smaller, so in the silver space, we're looking for projects that have the capability of hosting over 100 million ounces. If at any point we see that, it's not going to meet those kind of thresholds, we drop it, go to the next project on the gold space. Similar thing, we want to see at least 2 to 3 million ounce potential. If we don't, we drop it. So we basically built a pipeline of projects. Now we're pounding through them. And at the moment, we have made a significant silver discovery at the Alamos Silver Project in Sonora State. And that's where we've been operating the last 4 years.
All right. So I have to ask, what would you say makes the company unique and different compared to some of your peers out there?
I would say we're extremely focused on new discoveries. So we're not looking at leftover mineralization and mined out camps. We're not looking at recycling brownfields projects or optionality plays. There's really two things we're looking for. We're looking for district scale and we're looking for high grade, and we're not scared to go out and do aggressive drilling. Basically, since 2010, we've drilled about 7 projects. About 4 of them we've dropped. 3 of them we've had earlier stage discoveries, and Alamos is one of those. And it's one of the things you see in this market is that all the majors are always asking for new discoveries, but the market is frequently just delivering recycled things that are a bit easier. You go and you drill a few extra holes. So that's where we're really different, but at the same time, that's what the majors are looking for.
And what's your background? What brought you to the Minaurum Gold family?
So I was the VP Corp Dev of Impact Silver and Energold drilling for the first 9 years of my career, where we had a lot of success growing Energold from 2 rigs up to about 88, 90 when I left. Impact transitioned into a silver producer over those years in Mexico. And funny enough, I was the public face for most of the conferences, silver summits, all those over the years of Impact Silver. And it was through speaking at silver panels with a lot of the other guys, such as the Bob Archers, the Brad Cooks, and Peter McGaws, that I got to know Peter. And when this opportunity came up with Minaurum to basically become the CEO the day that it was listed in March of 2010, I jumped ship and joined the team.
Very good. So then from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of this year going into 2021?
The value catalysts are definitely drill results oriented. We spent 2.5 years exploring Alamos, which is a big historical producer, had over 200 million ounces of silver mined. These were big, high-grade, wide veins, historically veins exceeding 10 meters in width, grading over 2 kilos per ton silver, as well as 3 to 4% copper. And we came into this camp and spent 2.5 years looking for new things in the historic camp, not looking at the old mines, which we knew there was a lot of mineralization left. And so our first phase was basically proving this was a district. And now our second phase of drilling, which we just started here middle of July, is focused on quantifying what we discovered in phase 1. So what that means is over the next probably 6 to 12 months, we're going to see news releases, drill results at least every 6 to 8 weeks. We're going to be seeing at least 2 rigs drilling, possibly up to 4 ultimately here. And it's news flow on what is really a high-grade silver discovery, and something that the market, of course, is giving a lot of attention to, which is new high-grade silver in Mexico.
And with that, where can my audience go and find everything they need to know about Minaurum Gold?
Go to our website, Minaurum, MINAURUM.com, or we have a great YouTube channel. You'll find all the links on our website. Our YouTube channel has interviews with a lot of sort of industry bigwigs, such as Brent Cook, Byron King, individuals like that, not just discussing Minaurum, but also discussing sort of macro and microeconomic items or news of the day. So that's a great place to keep up to date with the mining industry, but also Minaurum.
All right. Well, with that, Darrell, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck, stay safe, and I look forward to our next interview.
Excellent. Thanks for taking the time, Robert.
Thank you. Again, my name is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network, and we're the proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, being held virtually this year. Darrell will be there doing a presentation for Minaurum Gold. Thank you all for listening today.